Hello guys! Today I'll be making one of my favorite Vietnamese desserts called Banh Da Lon. It is a coconut tapioca steam layered cake that has a soft, sticky, and chewy consistency. I hope you guys will like this recipe. Now let's get started. For the ingredients, you will need half cup of peeled split mung beans soaked in 1 cup of hot water for 30 minutes, then rinsed and drained. 1/4 cup of water and 1 drop of yellow food coloring. 1½ cups of tapioca flour, ½ cup of rice flour, 1 cup of water, 1 can of coconut milk, 1½ cups of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of pandan extract, and 3 drops of green food coloring. For the first step, you need to bring to a boil your soaked mung beans in 3/4 cup of water. After it comes to a boil, reduce to medium-low heat and cook for 15 minutes, stirring intermittently until the water evaporates, and then turn off the heat. Okay, so while the beans are boiling, we will move on to our next step. In a bowl, mix together well your tapioca flour, your rice flour, your water, your coconut milk, sugar, and your salt. Mix well. After you thoroughly mix without any clumps and the sugar is all dissolved, divide your coconut batter into 1/3 and 2/3. As you can see here, I've used my measuring cup to separate my coconut batter. I have approximately 325 ml in the small bowl and 625 ml in the large bowl. For the next step, place your cooked mung beans in a blender and pour in the 325 ml of coconut mixture. Blend it until smooth, approximately 1 minute. After 1 minute of blending, your mixture should be smooth. I've poured the blended mung beans back into its bowl, and I'm going to add 1 drop of yellow food coloring and stir. This is optional. I just wanted to make the color pop. So off to the next step. In the larger bowl with a 625 ml of coconut mixture, I will add in my pandan extract and my 3 drops of green food coloring. Mix well. After thoroughly mixing your green batter, into my steamer, I've carefully placed a lightly greased 9-inch non-stick cake pan. We will begin ladling on alternating colors, starting with green. The ladle I have here is approximately 1/3 cups, so I will begin ladling the green, yellow, green, alternating until all the batter is finished. For the first layer, I will ladle in 2 1/4 ladle of green. Cover and steam for 4 minutes. Okay, it's been about 4 minutes, so we're going to remove the lid. Make sure the water does not drip into your cake. And we will be ladling on the second layer. The second layer will be the 2 ladles of yellow. Okay, my yellow layer is done, so let's remove the lid and place the third layer. The third layer will be 1.5 ladles of green. Okay, the 4 minutes is up and the next layer will be yellow, 2 ladles. Okay, the 4th layer is done, so on to the next layer. The 5th layer will be green, 1.5 ladles. Okay, the green layer is done and off to the next layer. Yellow, 2 ladles. No, I think I have a little extra yellow left, so put in a little bit more. Okay, cover and steam for 4 minutes and then we'll put on the last layer of green. You want to start with green and you want to end up with green. Okay, now my final layer of green is approximately 2.5 ladles. Steam for 4 minutes and turn off the heat. Yay, the last final layer is done. Go ahead and carefully, I mean very carefully, remove it with gloves and place it on the counter to let it cool. And it is imperative, crucial, absolutely necessary that you do let it cool completely, or else it's gonna be mushy and soggy when you taste it warm. Okay, it's completely cooled and we're gonna loosen it up with a lightly oiled spatula and we're gonna remove it onto our cutting board. So I've lightly oiled my pizza cutter and a biscuit cutter and I'm gonna cut some rectangles and some circles. And the end result, ta-da! Smile! Now it's time to give these a try. It's soft, chewy, and full of coconut flavor. I hope you guys enjoy.